One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. And then here, and here, another purple here. One point five mm. This is 1.5. 1.5. Yeah, one hole down. Two holes down. Nice. So mga kaibigan, mga Pinoy dyan, all of you Filipinos doing this thing, very good. Free energy. Laking tulong to sa mga Pilipinong walang heating. Yan, I'm talking to those Filipino who really wants a preheat. Wow. Nice. They call this calandeus oil. But here in Ireland, I will call it calande home heating. Come on. Nice. Okay. And I want to put 3 on the top as well. Here. And here. And here. Just 3 on the top. Yeah. make it closer a little bit. Hello there. Kumusta mga kabayan? Ito na ang sagot sa kahirapan. Pag wala kayong pambili ng gasol, ito ang the best. Bigay ng Diyos to. Pinamarkahan ko muna. Good. Marka muna, marka. Yan. Yan. We used to 1.5. Very tiny drill bit. First time na gumawa ako ng ganito. Nakita ko yung mga Pilipinong matitinding gumawa. They are so talented. So when you're drilling, do not put pressure on it. Just bare hands, like. Huwag yung lagyan ng pressure. Hayaan nyo lang siyang kumagat. Yeah. Too deep. Okay. Yan natin yung sigad natin baka maputol. Nice. Ito nga ata eh. Whoop! Putol. Naputol mga kaibigan. Bali, sa ito lang natin.
The house of Satan.
So who live there then? What is Jamarat?
No one lives there. It's a place where the stoning ritual happens.
Wait, hold on. So if you know that Shaitan is not there, you are stoning who?
You're not stoning anyone.
So
it's a symbolic ritual.
What's symbolic? What's symbolic of what? I mean, why you to have to go to certain place, and you have to say certain words in that place? I mean, if Shaitan is everywhere, so what the point of going certain place, and then we have to throw 13 rocks?
All right, give me 2 minutes. I can explain it to you.
Okay, go ahead.
So Imam Ghazali, he's one of the scholars of Islam. He says in Ihya Ulumuddin, he says, as for the stoning of Jamarat, the purpose behind it is to follow the command and manifest submission and servitude to Allah. And then he goes on to say that it's also the aim is to imitate Ibrahim Islam when Iblis, Satan appeared to him in that place to instill confusion in his mind or tempt him to sin, and Allah commanded him to throw stones at him so as to drive him away and dash his hopes. If you ever think that Satan appeared to him and he saw him, and that is why he stoned him. But as for me, the Satan did not appear to me. It should be noted that this thought is from the Satan, and he is the one. So in a nutshell, we copy what Ibrahim Islam did.
Okay, let me ask
when
you.
we throw the stone,
let me ask you. Okay, here we go. We have the Quran in front of us, and I want you to show me where Ibrahim.
We have another one here. 1.5.
Where we can find this story.
I don't know where you can find the story, but this is what the scholars.
So you Muslims, you Muslims, you copy each other, but you do not ask yourself, who is the first one who fabricated this story? What if the story is a fabrication?
No, from my knowledge, it's not fabrication.
Why it's not? I mean, you have no source of it. What this is from? Where is coming from?
I think from reliable scholars. So
what? Who? Like who? I mean, do you take your religion from?
Ghazali.
Okay, let me ask you: is Al-Ghazali is a scholar or he is a prophet?
He's Hujjatul Islam.
What Hujjatul Islam? What does that mean?
He's a proof for Islam. He's such an intellectual person.
Okay, so if Al-Ghazali, he says something, that means you have to approve it, right?
Not necessarily, but he's
what do you mean? A second ago, he is Hujjatul Islam. Hujjatul Islam means the proof of Islam. Translate Hujjatul Islam to people, please.
Yeah, proof of Islam. Yeah.
Okay, so if this guy, he became the proof of Islam, and you acknowledge him with such a huge name, I mean, to say such a thing, this guy, he is equal to a prophet. So he is the proof of Islam. So you copy a story from him just because he said the story?
He's a reliable person.
Okay, let me ask you. You do a manat. You Muslims, you do certain rituals in the Kaaba. Who is behind the rituals of Islam?
So, like a story I just told you.
What do you mean? Like who is behind it? What? As an example, As-Safa and Al-Marwa. Who is behind As-Safa and Al-Marwa? What is As-Safa? Explain to people here.
So these are two mountains where a woman called Hajara, she was running between the mountains, and the reason was Ibrahim, he left his wife and the son in the desert. So she was looking for water, and then Zamzam appeared. So there's water that appeared from the ground. It was a miracle from Allah. And
let me ask you, do the Kuffar believe in Abraham?
Maybe they follow this tradition.
How they follow his tradition, but they don't believe in him?
It's possible.
What do you mean that's possible? How you Muslim you say that Muhammad was the only one Abrahamic and the rest are not? So how the Muslims, they claim such a thing that he was Abrahamic and those kuffar, the reason they are not, they are kuffar because they aren't Abrahamic. Now suddenly you say to me that
the reason they kuffar is because they took the idols as gods.
Okay, let me ask you. When Muhammad, he said, As-Safa and Marwa, it's okay to do it, was because of what?
Like I said, these are our rituals.
No. The Muslims, they complain. They say this is pagan. We will not do it. Is that true? Or I'm making things up?
It says pagan. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, this is pagan because the Arab, they used to go between those two hills simply because supposedly there's a story, a legend story, that there's a man and a woman, they have sex in the Kaaba, and Allah, he cursed them, the moon god, and he made them stones. Is that true? And they used to
So
go,
Allah cursed.
and they used to go between those two idols. Is that true?
Yeah, I heard something like that. Yeah, I heard something like that.
Okay, so this is what Safa and Marwa is. The Arab, they are not prophets in Abraham. Read with me carefully. This is the book of Asbab al-Nuzul, not my book, this is your book. Let me zoom out. You will see that the Muslims, they did not like it. This is why the Quran theme, chapter 2, verse 158 says, that As-Safa and Al-Marwa min sha'air Allah, فَمَنْ حَجَّ الْبَيْتَ أَوْ اعْتَمَرَ فَلَا جُنَاحَ عَلَيْهِ. It's not a sin to do As-Safa and Marwa. It's not a sin.
Yeah.
Okay, why
Yeah.
they thought it's a sin? That means some people, they thought it's a sin, right?
Read that again.
It's not a sin to practice As-Safa and Marwa with the person in front of us. Therefore, there's no sin. The Marwa and Safa and Marwa, they are among the indication of ritual of Allah. So it is there therefore no sin for him who do that. You've got saying that. It's wrong. So what made the Muslims, so what made the Muslims think there's a sin if we do a Safa and Marwa? Why do you think it's a sin? Read it carefully. It says here. This verse reveals about a group of people from the Hilfa, Al-Ansar. Before Islam, they used to go and make pilgrimage to Manat, and were forbidden. This is where Manat is, and they were forbidden from going between As-Safa and Marwa. Those people, they worship Manat. As-Safa is from the ritual of Manat. So, and they were forbidden from going between As-Safa and Marwa. When they went to do Hajj with Allah Messenger, between now they became Muslims. Allah bless him and give him peace. They mentioned this to him. It was a request only for this group. This group, they said to him, we are used to do a Marwa, we like it. Look what Muhammad he said. So Allah revealed this verse. So Muhammad, I'm not insulting, I'm saying to you what I believe. Muhammad, because he's a hypocrite man, just because a group of Allah who they are pagan and now they converted to Islam and he don't want to lose them, they said to him, we like to do As-Safa and Marwa. The rest of the Muslims, they don't do that. Only Allah.
Yeah, Allah replaced the ritual.
What replace? I mean, you replace. Okay, are you saying to me, Allah, he changed? No. A second ago you told me this is about Abraham and his wife, and suddenly it is about Manat. No, it's not. Read carefully with me. Read carefully with me. This is narrated by Muslim from report of Abu Bakr, etc., etc., etc. It says, we dislike, who is saying? Anas ibn Malik. We dislike going between As-Safa and Al-Marwa. Why Anas ibn Malik dislike to go between As-Safa and Marwa? You give me an answer. If this is what Abraham's wife, she did, why he disliked?
Because maybe the pagan Arabs did it wrong stuff.
Because this is the shrine of the pagan. This is not the ritual only. This is the shrine of the pagan. It's in front of you. It says, because they were the shrines of Quraysh in the pre-Islamic period.
How does that affect Islam in any way? That's the question I'm asking.
It's very easy to explain it. Muhammad, because if he is a true prophet, he will not accept under any condition to take a pagan shrine to be part of his shrine.
The prophet can replace the rituals that they're doing.
What do you mean he can replace? What do you mean he can replace? This is not, he did not replace, he returned back to it. The people used to go around the Kaaba before Islam. The people used to take the black stone before Islam. Women, they used to go naked around the Kaaba before Islam. Men, they put a sheet around themselves and they replace their clothes before Islam. This is exactly what they do. They shave their head before Islam, and they slaughter before Islam, and they cut the hand before Islam for a thief. And now Muhammad, just because an Ansar, they said to him, this is a shrine of us, we like it. Muhammad, he said,
they must have took it from Prophet Ibrahim or something. They must have learned.
Where is Ibrahim here? Read carefully. Do you see Ibrahim in the story? It is the shrine. This is Anas ibn Malik, not me. Saying we dislike going between As-Safa and Marwa because this is where the shrine of Quraysh in the pre-Islamic, And not only that, it says, read carefully. So then Allah revealed the verse, said, Umar ibn Hubaysh, etc. I asked Umar, blah, 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 and Safa Marwa. And in Safa, there was an idol for a man called Isaf. And on Al Marwa, there's an idol which supposedly for a woman, her name is Naila. The people of the book think that those two had committed adultery in the Kaaba and has punished by Allah and turned them into two stones. Now, where is Abraham in the story? Obviously, the Arab, they are worshipping those things. They have idols, they worship them, they practice them, and they are part of their religion. And Muhammad, just because he don't want to lose those people who they are Al-Ansar, they like it, they practice it. So, you know what? Let's do it.
Ibrahim is in the Quran, so he basically him and the
My
son they
friend,
built it.
where
So
is Abraham
it's obviously
where is the
different.
Quran? Where in the Quran it says As-Safa and Al-Marwa is from Abraham? Can you show me? It's not in the Quran, never. So,
I can find where he left. I can find maybe in some scripture.
my friend,
Where he left
what scripture? What are you
his,
talking about? Here we go. This is the book of Asbab al-Nuzul.
Hadith or Sirah.
The book of Asbab al-Nuzul is so clear. There's two idols of a man and a woman, and those people, they believe in them, and they worship them, and they practice their shrine. This is their shrine. Who? The Ansar. The Ansar is the one who made Muhammad change his ritual and add additional to the Kaaba, additional to the Jamarat, throwing the rocks at the Shaitan house. Additional to that, he added this just because somebody requested, the same as the Kaaba. Who is the one who made Muhammad pray to the Kaaba? Do you know?
Allah revealed the revelation.
That's not true. That's not true. It was Umar.
Oh.
Umar, he said, my Lord agreed with me in three things.
Yeah, where's the praying towards the Kaaba?
Okay. So Umar is the one who made the decision. Why he made the decision?
Where does it say?
Why he made the decision? My Lord agreed with me in three things. The translation is funny. In the case of the case of okay, let me ask you, who is Umar to decide for the Muslims that the Kaaba should be the place of station to pray? Who is he's a prophet?
Oh, that's Muqam Ibrahim, not the Qibla.
What do you mean this is the Kaaba, Maqam Ibrahim? No, the Kaaba. This is talking about the Kaaba. They used to pray in the direction of Jerusalem. And now they switch. Now they switch.
Let's read it.
No,
we took the station of Ibrahim as some other
yes,
place.
before it was not. The station of Abraham.
Yeah, that's Muqam Ibrahim. That's not the Kaaba.
No, this is the Kaaba.
I think you're misunderstanding.
No, my friend, this is the Kaaba. Aren't you the one who said to me, okay, who is the one who built the Kaaba?
Ibrahim was on.
Okay. And why this is not the station of Abraham then?
Because the station where he stood on, that was it's called Muqam Ibrahim, where he stood.
Is it in the Kaaba? Is it in the square of the Kaaba? Is that in the square of the Kaaba?
It's near the Kaaba. Was behind.
It is in the Kaaba. It's what, like a meter away, 2 meters away? How far away? Come on, listen.
Yeah,
okay. First of all, the Kaaba today, you can go and search right now. Even the Kaaba is moved. This is not the correct location. The Kaaba totally moved, and you can go right now, search and go, and you will find it to the truth. But I don't care about that. Who is this guy, Umar, who decides the direction of the prayer? To make the station of the prayer, which is the Kaaba, is the station for all Muslims.
Yes, Umar he desired that the Muslims pray where Ibrahim stood, and he built the Kaaba from. So he desired that. So and then Allah revealed revelation.
This is mean that the Kaaba is built by Allah, as Muslims they claim, by Allah angels even before creating Adam 2,000 years, is a big fat lie, because it was the desire of Umar, not the desire of Allah. And that's mean that hold on. Do you see what it says here? Did you see? Can you read with me?
My Lord is reading.
Okay, read. I changed the location, please.
and bad ones talk to them. So
No, read what I highlighted. You see the highlight?
so this verse, the same as I had said, was revealed.
Unbelievable. Allah, he not only he agreed with the Umar, he took his words one by one. And he made a Quran and it became an order. How Allah he says nobody can make Quran like my Quran, no genie, no human being. Yet this Quran is made by Umar, word by word.
When Allah says no one can make a Quran like his, there's many factors you consider. One is that millions of people recite it. Can you show me one surah that's memorized and recited by millions of people?
No. First of all, my friend,
All the history,
my
1400 years.
my mother, she memorized the Bible from the first page to the last page. This is number one.
How billion people did that?
There's a lot. There's millions of people. Yes, even there's people that memorize it not only in the Arabic, even in Aramaic, the Aramaic language, and not only that, they sing it. They sing the whole Bible. Or you can go right now, type in Google, type singing the Bible Aramaic, and you will hear it. They sing the whole Bible, all of it. Not only that, they sing it 3 times. The 4 Gospels in one night, especially in the night of Easter. 4 Gospels, they sing it 3 times. The gospel singing. Now listen. You memorize does not make you a person who knows what I'm talking about. You are memorizing, but you don't understand. You don't even speak the language, and this is very funny.
It doesn't matter. It's
No,
revelation.
No, this is not revelation. Here we go. This is the revelation of Umar. If Allah, why Allah, how Allah agree with Umar? It's not Umar. It's not Umar agree with Allah. It's Allah agree with Umar. The hijab is made by Umar. Threaten the wives of Muhammad of divorce is made by Umar.
It's according to the circumstances, Allah reveals revelation.
No, hold on. Okay, so why Allah he said it as I say? Explain that to me, word by word. Who is copying who? Umar he said that in the Prophet Muhammad. Muhammad he like it, he make a Quran. It's very simple.
That's in brackets anyway,
So what?
That's in brackets. So
No, it says that. It says this is what it says in Arabic.
What does it say?
It says this is how it came in Arabic. And this is why he's saying وَفَقَنِي رَبِّي فِي ثَلَاثٍ.
Say in Arabic.
My friend, it says وافقت ربي قال عمر وافقت ربي في 3 فقلت يا رسول الله لو اتخذنا من مقام إبراهيم مصلى فنزلت فاتخذوا من مقام إبراهيم مصلى. Exactly, word by word.
So it says that Allah revealed the ayah.
What do you mean the ayah? It's Umar who said that. It's just Umar he said that. Umar he said the ayah, not Allah. Let me ask you, did your prophet say that if there's a prophet will be after me, that will be Umar?
Yeah.
Why he said that?
Because he's got high ranking. His decision was according to Islam.
How he is high ranking? I mean,
his natural disposition.
Hold on, who is Muhammad to say who can be a prophet after him?
He got that from revelation.
So Allah he changed his mind?
But whatever the prophet says is revelation.
No, you are saying to me he gets it from revelation. Muhammad he was revealed to him from Allah that a prophet after him it could be Umar.
Of course, that's revelation, divine.
Where you get this revelation from? So why he is not a prophet then?
The prophet said that if there ever was, and then he said
no. What do you mean if? And what do you mean if? What do you mean if? If hold on, you just said to me this is revelation from Allah. All right? Okay. So if Allah he said to him, Umar will be Allah revealed to him, Umar will be a prophet, or if there is a prophet will be Umar.
Yeah.
Well, so what does that mean? I mean, this is silly. How Allah he says that?
I mean, the prophet said that if there was ever a prophet after me, it would be Umar, but there's no prophet after me.
Hold on. So what the point of saying that there is a prophet after me will be Umar?
The point is to show the rank of Umar, that his rank is such high that you need to respect him, honor him, and love it.
What do you mean? So Muhammad, are you saying Muhammad is fabricating things and just to make people obey Umar?
Not fabricating.
So who is he? Because this is very dangerous, my friend. When you say,
emphasis on
no. When you say that the Messenger of Allah said, if there was to have a prophet after me, it would have been Umar ibn al-Khattab. First of all, who is Muhammad to say such a statement? You said to me this is revelation.
He's a prophet of Allah. So
No.
Yeah,
you said to me this is revelation, okay? So
of course, yeah,
Allah told Muhammad to say that. Does that mean that Muhammad here announced that Umar ibn Khattab is a prophet going to be after me?
No, because the prophet in the same sentence said there is no prophet after me.
Where?
So that's
Hold on, where? Here we go. The hadith in front of me doesn't say that. Doesn't say that he said there is no prophet after me.
I'll find one.
Okay.
The prophet after me.
But I know there's a hadith that says there's no prophet after me. So Muhammad, when he says if there's a prophet to be, is going to be Umar, obviously because he is copying it from Umar. Umar, he got him busted. Umar, he says something, Muhammad, he take it, he put it in the Quran, and Umar, he says, my Lord agree with me in three things. Now Muhammad will explain why he is, or his God, agreeing with Umar. So he come with this, he said, if there's a messenger to be after me, that it be Umar, because obviously he's prophesying. It's not Muhammad the prophet. Already he's a prophet. He just prophesied. Umar, he prophesied. He said the Kaaba, he said the hijab, he said the wives will be threatened. He prophesied, and Allah, he took his words and he make it Quran. So Muhammad here.
Yeah, Allah reveals revelation quoted to the circumstance. So simple.
What circumstances? I mean, what is the point of this? I
There's
mean,
a circumstance that arisen, he decided.
Hold on.
So Allah
Who is more important, is Uthman ibn Affan or Umar?
Umar radiallahu anhu.
Why?
The hierarchy.
That's not
Because of
true.
his
That's not
actions.
true. Isn't it your prophet was showing his legs, and then he did not cover himself unless until Uthman he came?
Yeah, that's because of modesty and
What? No.
that's a different.
No,
He's got a different
he
rank.
said
He's
that,
still on a high rank.
no, he said that the angels are shy when they see Uthman.
Yeah.
Okay, the angels are not shy when they see Umar. So who is the best between those people then, according to your prophet? If the angels are shy when they see Uthman, who is the one the angels they respect more? I mean, come on, be honest.
From other narrations, we know that the Prophet gave an order, and in a certain order, he said Abu Bakr fil Jannah, Umar fil Jannah, Uthman fil Jannah, and then Ali fil Jannah.
So Abu Bakr is higher then, according to you?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so why Abu Bakr will not be a, why Abu Bakr will not be a prophet? Why he did not say if Abu Bakr is first? Why he did not say if there is a prophet to be after me will be Abu Bakr? The answer is very simple. Because Umar was copying, Muhammad was copying from Umar. And here let me ask you about this hadith, as I'm going to mention it. Why Muhammad is showing his legs and he is not modest, sitting in front of his men almost naked? And when Uthman he entered,
this is the lower part of the leg, so this is like below the knee.
What do you mean?
And obviously it won't be showing the knee, so it's haram to show the knee.
It's haram to show the knee?
Yeah, it's haram to show from the belly, from the navel to the.
No, it says here, كاشفا عن فخذيه. You know what فخذيه means? His thigh. It's the thigh of his leg. Do you see it? It's in front of you. عن فخذيه. Let me
What does scholars say about it?
You don't ask me about the scholars. These scholars are not scholars, they're potatoes. So Muhammad was showing the thigh of his legs, almost his head, and there's no panty at that time. So Muhammad is showing his legs all the way up, almost naked. Umar, he entered, did not fix his clothes. Abu Bakr, he entered, he did not fix his clothes. When Uthman, he entered, he covered himself.
What's the English translation there?
Let me see, I don't know. Okay. Allah Messenger was laying in the bed in my apartment, and his thigh uncovered. Do you see it?
Yeah, Thai.
Okay.
Equivalent.
Okay. So when you have people around you in your house and you are a prophet of God, are you going to show all the way to your top of your thigh and the men enter in your house? Is okay? And now look what happened. Look what happened.
The thigh is above the knee.
His legs, I mean, yeah, so thigh, the whole thigh, can be all the way to his testicles. And Abu Bakr sought permission and enter. He was given, and Muhammad did not cover himself. Omar, he asked for permission to enter, and he came, and Muhammad, he did not change. When Uthman, he entered, he covered himself. Aisha, she said to him, what's up? Abu Bakr, he entered, he did not change the way you are, you're exposing yourself. Omar, he entered, you did not change. And now, Uthman, he entered, you changed. Look what Muhammad said. I should not show, shouldn't I show modesty to the one whom even the angels show modesty? Oh, hold on. So your prophet saying he was not being modest with Abu Bakr and Umar.
And this is fair, yeah, that's a special treatment towards
So special treatment is I show you my legs or my ass. What does that mean? I mean, what's special treatment?
That's special treatment, saying that, look, I'm showing modesty.
No. No. Here, your prophet, he is agreeing that we have no modesty. There's modesty only in the front of Uthman. In the front of the rest, he can show whatever he wants.
There's different levels of modesty, so this is like extra. So he's doing.
What extra? What extra? My friend, he just said that. He said, shouldn't I show modesty? So, which means he was not showing modesty. So now he is showing modesty because Uthman entered. So Uthman obviously is higher from Abu Bakr, higher from Umar, and he is the one even he collects the Quran after that. The reason here, when even Muhammad, he fixed his clothes because Muhammad, he take his money for a long time from Uthman. Uthman, the biggest donator, the rich man. So Uthman, the rich man, he entered the house. Muhammad, he changed the way he sits because this is an investor. So now we will not sit as we sit, showing our ass. Now here, let us ask you. The angels are shy from Uthman. Why?
I don't know.
Okay, are the angels shy from your prophet?
I've got no idea.
What do you mean you got no idea? Obviously not, because Muhammad is showing his legs in front of foreign people, and yet he is saying, now I will do modesty. So the angels are not shy from Muhammad when he is showing his legs. The angels are shy from Uthman. Who is Uthman? Why the
But how do you know the angels are even there in the first place?
Why? No, your prophet, he just said that. He said, shouldn't I be modest from a guy who is the angels are shy from him? So
that's generous. It's not saying that the angels are there and having modesty. He's saying that
he's saying, ألا تستحي. You see, are in translation of him. ألا أستحي من رجل تستحي منه الملائكة. Yeah. Okay, shouldn't be I ashamed from a man? The angels will be ashamed of being him. He will be like in trouble because he show up.
Yeah, so it's not saying that angels are there and having modesty. It's saying that the angels do have it.
Oh, hold on. Muhammad was showing almost his ass. He did not cover. He did not cover when Uthman, when Umar, when Khalid, when Umar and Abu Bakr. But when Uthman he entered, he changed the way. And why? Because
don't you wear short? Don't you wear short?
Do what?
Don't you wear short? Short. In the summer, don't you wear short?
There's no short at that time. There's no short. People don't even wear underwear.
No, people wear undergarments.
No, your prophet, your prophet he used even to dry his hand in the wall.
Of course, them times that's what they did.
No, why? He have people. They have a clothes at that time. Why he dries his hand?
They don't have tissue. They don't have all this stuff.
No, they have a fabric. They have fabric. Don't they have? They have a clothes. Then they have a fabric to dry.
Yeah, it costs a lot of money.
So when you have sex and you do etc. or you do ablution, you dry your hands in the wall. What we will have in the wall? Picasso painting.
No, you wash your hands and then you dry it.
You dry it where?
On the wall, they did that in the past.
But Muhammad, he touched the ground first. He touched the ground, then he touched the wall.
Yeah, so he put it on the soil
But
and
the
then put it on
ground
the
is
wall.
not a tile, the ground is dirt. You know, the houses in the time of Muhammad, they are dirt. This is a house, a desert house. So when you touch,
Yeah,
if your hands is wet, touch the dirt, and then you dry your hand in the wall, what happened to your wall?
nothing, it just gets very muddy.
Let me ask you, what do you think about somebody having lice?
Lice.
Mm.
It depends where you live in. So of course, you do that, you're going to have lice.
What is the reason of lice? To have lice?
No idea.
What is the reason? You don't know? If you don't
No,
take,
do you know the reason?
if you don't take a shower, if you don't wash yourself, no?
Where did the lice come from?
Lice is an insect.
Yeah, where did it come from?
Yeah, insect.
I mean-
What do you mean they come from?
Yeah, so what's your point?
I'm asking you, what do you think about somebody who's full of lice?
Like you said, maybe they never, maybe the cleanliness was not, depending where they're living, the cleanliness wasn't, perfect.
No, is it because of dirt? Is it because you are not taking a shower, you are not washing yourself?
Possibly.
Possibly.
Because in our times, the people, they have lights and they have showers every day, so you can have a light without.
Okay, but your prophet, you say that prophets of Allah are examined by lice. Is that true?
Where do they say that?
Each time I say something to Muslim, he says to me, why he says that?
It's good to look at it.
Okay, I will try to find it for you. But I'm just asking you now, is that true? That God,
I
God,
I've read it,
he examined his prophets by life.
Yeah, I can't say I haven't read it, but if that happens, it's a minor point, not a major point.
What a major point. How he examined you by life.
If someone has life, it's like part of the human.
No, it says, Muhammad, he says, إِنَّ مَعْشَرُ الْأَنْبِيَاءِ يُضَاعِفُ لَنَا الْبَلَاءِ. We, the people who they are prophets, Allah, he double our suffering. How? He said by lies. So if you have a lies, that's mean you're a prophet because this is a double of suffering.
Where's this narration?
Huh?
Where's this narration? Is it Sahih?
This is this is it says صحيح وصححه الحافظ. Then and even Al-Albani he said it's Sahih.
Which kitab?
You can read it from Abi Sa'id al-Khudri. So what do you say?
So it says that it's a test.
Allah he double. Allah he tested the prophet by the light.
What's the problem with that?
What do you mean? Why Allah he tested the prophet by light? Like his life, like sex, his life. I mean, why life?
Allah has with a lot of things.
So now you are a prophet of God. You want to invite people to believe in this God, and then you are full of lies. And this is supposedly a test from God. What that will do? I mean, what that will do to you? What is the benefit?
You can be tested with life for one day, and that's it.
What?
How do you know? You said he's full of life. How do you know? Like every day he has life.
How Allah is testing me by lies? I'm trying to understand from you how Allah is testing me by making lies attacking me. What is that?
I haven't read that narration anywhere before.
Okay, can we call the lies names? Can we say we condemn the lies? Can we say damn you lies? Can we say that?
I don't know.
Your prophet, he said, don't curse the lies. Why? I'm trying to find it in English. I cannot find anything in English. Why we cannot curse the lies? Do you know?
No.
According to your prophet, because the lies, they keep us, we cannot sleep if we have lies. So they keep us awake. Is that true?
Yeah, they do keep it away.
So now the lies are just animals. Why? Because they suck our blood and they keep us away. We cannot sleep. We have to keep teaching.
I don't know. I haven't heard anything about the life ever before.
Read carefully with me. Anas ibn Malik, the Pure Muslim translation, reported that a man, he cursed a flea in the presence of the Prophet. May Allah bless him and grant him peace. The Prophet, may Allah bless him and grant him peace, he said, don't curse them. A flea woke up a prophet for prayer. Is that for real?
Yeah, of course we shouldn't be cursing anything. It's
No. He didn't say no. You curse all Muslims. You curse everything. You curse the Christian. You curse Jews. You curse the Hindus. You curse everything. Everything you curse your children.
no. We personally do not do that.
No, you do that. No, you do that. No, you do that. No, you do that. No, you do that. I can show you tons of prayer. Allahumma la'an, Allahumma la'an, Allahumma la'an. All your prayer is a cursing. Don't change the topic. Now, why if a lies, she woke up a prophet to pray? Who is this prophet?
Don't know.
Is this a holy lie sent by Allah to wake up the prophet?
Just in probably a normal fly.
Okay, so why this lie she woke up this prophet? And now because she woke up a prophet, we cannot curse the lies? So we can curse all the other animals, but the lies, no.
We shouldn't curse anything.
You know your prophet, he says even kill the lizard, kill the dogs. What are you talking about? You kill
the scholar said there was
your prophet, he said the enemy of Allah is the mice. Mice is the enemy of Allah. So how is that a blessed flea? What does that mean? I mean, don't curse it. Why? Because this lie, she woke up a prophet. What does that mean? She is eating blood. She is sucking his blood. Saying this is good. So according to your prophet, in one statement he said that the lies are a trial from Allah. Another verse he says that lies are a blessing from Allah because they wake up to pray.
No, this is not lies. It says fleas.
And my friend is the same. And the insects sucking your blood. That's what they do.
Fleas are different from lice.
Okay, what is a flea? Explain to me.
Let's see how they look.
How they look?
Yeah, they're kind of same.
Look how beautiful they are. So according to your prophet, those are beautiful and don't curse them. Don't curse them. Because, Allah...
They're the creation of Allah. They're the creation of Allah.
You curse everything. You curse all. You curse a human being. Don't you pray every day, 5 times a day? It says, Allah, don't make us the same as the lost Christians and the cursed Jews. The cursed Jews.
Yeah. It's the curse by who? The curse by Allah, not...
okay.
And he just said Jews.
No, you ask Allah. Always the curse, you ask Allah to curse. It's not you who is cursing. You cannot curse because supposedly you are not God. But you ask Allah to curse.
No, you're not translating it properly.
Okay, let me ask you. If a woman, she take hair from her face, who is the one who's going to curse her, Allah or you?
If a woman what?
If a woman, she take hair from her face.
Yes, it's Allah that.
Why?
Changing the vision of Allah.
What does that mean?
So whatever Allah give natural, they shouldn't deviate from that.
Okay. So now, if a woman, she take hair from her face, Allah is going to curse her. Be honest with me. Do your wife take hair from her face?
This there's a certain they can take hair from it if it's needed, but it shouldn't be to nowadays the women they make it floating and stuff like that, changing the appearance how a woman should look.
So if you change the appearance, Allah will curse you.
That woman will be a curse, yeah.
Okay. Well, so is that because you are changing the creation of Allah He made you, correct?
Yes.
So why you do circumcise?
Because it's the command of Allah, so He told us to do it.
How Allah He command you to change His creation, and the same time He curse you if you change His creation?
It's like cutting your nails. So obviously Allah created you with nails, so you're going to He told us to cut it.
Okay. So
He said,
hold on. So if a woman she take hair from her face, what is the business with Allah? How that is against Allah?
because they're changing what Allah has created for that
But
person.
you just said to me you can cut your nails, and you as a Muslim man you can even trim your mustache, and even you can shave, correct?
Yeah, so even I can't do the same.
Okay, so you can shave your hair from your face, and you are a man. But if a woman she take hair from her face and she is a woman, Allah will curse her. Don't you think that this is absurd and this is really silly? She's a woman. She's the woman. He should make it the opposite. He should say, okay, well, if you are a man, you take hair from yours, I will curse you. But he do the opposite. He say, if you are a man, it's okay. If you are a woman and you do that, I'll curse you. But the women, they need to take hair from their face because they are females.
Even with a male, if he takes his beard off, he'll be sinful.
No, my friend, you can shave, and even your prophet he used to color himself red head. Is it?
What?
Muhammad he colored himself. Don't Muhammad he colored his hair to make it red?
His beard.
No, his hair, all his okay, beard. Let us go with the beard. So a woman she takes hair from her face is a change of the look of Allah. Making your beard red is not the change of the creation of Allah.
So he was allowed to. There's certain things in Islam
What do you mean allowed? What do you mean allowed? No, he is not allowed. Where is allowed? Either you are forbidden from changing the way Allah He made you, and that goes for everybody, or you don't make it as you see here now. Muhammad he changed his hair, and now the Muslims they follow. So now all the Muslims are allowed to change the color of their hair. But if a woman she take hair from her face, she is changing the way Allah He made her.
Yeah, she can't, you know.
Okay, why? I mean, my friend, listen to me. The Muslim women, Muhammad, he told them to shave their vagina. Is that correct?
So he told even a male female to
Listen, was your prophet doing a nawra? Waxing. Waxing.
Yeah, on the arm.
What?
Armpit. So he advises to flip the armpit.
But no, Muhammad, he used to do waxing for all his body. Is that a change of his the Allah creation?
All his body. Where does that?
Each time I say something, you say to me, where is that, and he will keep showing you. I'm asking you now.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, no.
I'm interested to see.
Okay,
It is all
no
his body.
problem, I will show you, but I'm asking you.
What's
If
that?
you take hair only from one place, you agree that your prophet, according to you, he takes hair from where?
Pubic hair?
Is that to change the way Allah he created you?
There's certain things that need to be removed, so Allah tells us what we should do
Okay,
and what we
so
shouldn't.
why in the pubic area, taking hair is fine, but the woman in her face, she cannot.
She can take if it's too bushy, she can.
What do you mean too bushy? It says here, Allah he cares those who pluck hair from their faces.
Yeah, from other hadith, you understand that a woman should not look like a man. So if it's and she shouldn't look odd as well. So the point is
My
that
friend, no. It says whoever takes hair from their face, Allah he curses. At the same time, you do waxing, and you are a man, and you do change the color of your hair, and you are a man, and you shave your beard, and you are a man. But if a woman should do that, What do you mean? Muslims are allowed to shave their beard. Show me a hadith says a Muslim man cannot shave his beard.
Yeah, the hadith says that the Prophet said, grow your beard and trim your mustache. And there's a man that came to the
No,
Prophet.
but this is advice. This is not an order. This is not advice.
No, the Prophet.
Yeah.
The man came to the Prophet and the Prophet turned away from him because of that.
No,
because of
show
the
me where
beard.
it says it's forbidden for you to shave your beard. Otherwise, we will not see one Muslim is not shaving his beard.
This is deduced from the narration.
What?
1,
This is deduced from the narration.
2,
Uh,
3,
okay, let me ask you. Did your Prophet
4,
circumcise himself?
5, 6,
He was circumcised.
By who?
2,
I don't know about it.
Never. I never heard of Muhammad being circumcised. Where? How?
It's understood because he commanded his followers.
He commanded his followers to do many things, but he never did what they do. He said to them, 4 wives, he have 13. He said to them, you, etc. Don't approach your wife when they have their period. He approaches a wife when they have their period. He said, don't piss when you are facing the Qibla. He to piss facing the Qibla. Muhammad, he said something for them, not for him. He's like Erdogan. Erdogan, he said something to them, he did the opposite.
Certain things are only for him, and also if he was urinating towards things he's teaching us that it's actually permissible, so it's recommended actually.
It's not allowed to piss into the Qibla. But Muhammad, he does. Now let me ask you, do you have any reference that the Prophet he did circumcised, or he was circumcised? And what age? Never been circumcised. So look at this hypocrisy. He says and he claimed that he is Abrahamic. He claimed that it is from the ritual of Allah. He claimed that this is from the order of Allah, but he is the last one to be circumcised.
No, lack of evidence doesn't mean that it never happened.
No, the lack of evidence, that's on you, because simply this is should be mentioned even in the Quran.
What did he say? He mentioned in the Quran what?
Yeah, what in the Quran speak about the circumcision of the Prophet? I mean, the Quran have time to tell us about the ant speaking to the ants, the flying carpet, the bird who went to find a woman, she have no hair in her legs, but Allah, he don't have time to tell us about what happened to Muhammad.
It's minor. Like, let's for argument's sake say he wasn't circumcised. What's the problem?
You see, my point is,
4, 8,
all Muhammad behavior, he changed the way Allah, he made you look like supposedly, but now he is cursing the women for just a silly, stupid thing. Does it make sense? What the business of God with women taking hair from her face? If you can't take hair from your body, if he allow you to take hair from your body, what is specific about the face? Why, if she take hair, why Allah will be happy if your wife should look like a goat? This is not even logical. It's the stupid. Women, they are women. She like to be pretty. I mean, imagine a woman now, Middle Eastern. I'm a Middle Eastern. We know we are hairy. We are very hairy. Once I was kicked from the swimming pool, they thought I'm wearing my clothes. I told them I'm not wearing anything. This is my hair. We look like monkeys. So a woman, a Middle Eastern woman, she is still hairy because we are.
Yeah,
so now,
it's too hairy.
So now, no, the Prophet says if a woman she black her hair, Allah curse her. He didn't say black, if she is no exception. That's it. You cannot block the hair. Even you cannot take hair from your eyebrows.
Yeah, you can't isolate.
No, you cannot. Show me the reference. Show me the reference. No way it says that. It says it clearly. You cannot.
No, from other hadiths we understand that.
No, my friend, there's no other hadith. Don't fool yourself. There's no other hadith. You cannot take hair from your face anywhere. Not your cheek, not your eyebrows, nowhere. Allah curse you. So all what we notice here, we are jumping like monkeys from place to place to place. Muhammad say things doesn't make sense. He copied from Umar the Quran. He changed direction of a prayer because of Umar. He ordered women to do hijab because of Umar. And now he is coming with the most silly, crazy stuff that women, if they block hair from their face, Allah will curse them. What about why he did not say Allah curse the man who take hair from his face? Why he did not say Allah will do this to a man who do that to his face? He did not say that. Why?
There's many other narrations that apply to both. Like he said, may Allah curse the tattooer and the one who.
This is in front of you. This is all of them. I can show you all of them. They are the same. It's about a woman. When we talk about taking hair from the face, your prophet, he take hair. Your prophet, he color his hair. Your prophet forbid the Muslims from coloring the hair black. Why, by the way, why you cannot color your hair black?
I mean, even yeah, he said no black. But even a woman, she can color her hair.
Why black? Why black? Why black is haram? What the problem? Isn't it God who created us with the black hair usually? I mean, what the problem? Those are Arab. Their hair is not blonde. So why cannot?
Yeah, the black. Yeah, the reason black was because you're deceiving people of your age. Because generally people do color their hair black.
No. He ordered them to make it red.
Of course, in that way you're not deceiving them.
What do you mean you are not deceiving them? You are changing the color anyway.
Because you're showing, because you generally you color it if you got white hair.
My friend, your prophet, he saw a man, he had a gray hair. He said to him, color your hair.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so you are deceiving anyway. Leave him gray. Allah made you gray. So why you wanna don't make it why you don't keep it gray?
Now people will know that this person had gray hair, so that's why he colored it.
No,
if he did it,
no. Hold on. You are saying to me we should not change the way Allah He made us. Is having a gray, is having a gray hair. Is it the way it should be? Why you need to change it?
Allah decides what is changing and what is not. Like
No, my
what
friend,
is changing.
you're a prophet. He forbid them from doing that, using a black color, because the Jews, they used to color with the black color. That's all. That's it. Just because the Jews, they used to color their hair with the black. So he said to them, "Ijtanibu sawad, don't color it black. So color it anything. Anyway, you are changing the color." So look at this prophet. He come with rules, and he claimed that those are from Allah. But if you think about it, if you have a little brain, what Allah business to be upset for Allah if you have a black hair color, but if he is not upset if you make it red?
Yeah, so he decides whatever's changing Christian. I think it's been 2 hours. Yeah, I think your show's about to finish anyway. So
what do you mean? He's ordering to. If you don't want them to change, he should say to them, "Don't make it, don't change it, don't color it." As you see, a man, he came to him and he said to him, "Look, your hair is white. Cover it, man." In different hadith, even your prophet, he says, "So your wife, she will like you." Anyway, my friend, thank you for calling. And say hello to your sheikh. Maybe he can call us sometime if you have time. All right?
all right.
Okay, take care. As you see, I mean, this is crazy. A woman, she color her hair, Allah curse her. A man, he should color his hair. Muhammad, he don't like to see you with the white hair. Well, why? This guy, Muhammad, he come with the most crazy stuff. What this is about? He do waxing. He take hair from his body. He color his hair. He wanna be blondie. But women, they take hair from their face. He is upset. And even you wanna color your hair, don't make it black. Why? Because the Jews, they make it black. Muhammad always, he avoid getting busted by the Jews. The Jews are a problem for him. He changed his rules in the speed of light. And always he feel guilty because everybody knows that he is a thief and he is stealing from the Jews and others, from the Christians, from the Sabian. The Messenger of Allah used to stand up for a funeral, enter the corpse was placed in the grave. a learned Jew once passed by him and said, "This is how we do it." What the Jew he said, "This is how we do it." Okay, the Jew he said, "This is how we do it." What Muhammad respond? Sit down, act differently. But if this is, we heard this gentleman here, he said everything Muhammad he said is inspiration from Allah. Okay, so Allah, when the Prophet was standing for the funeral in the prayer, is that a prayer Allah taught him, or this is a prayer he was making up? The Muslim will say, no, this is from Allah. Okay, how do you change it in a second? You know what I mean, guys? If Allah is the one who taught Muhammad how to pray, a guy who walked by, he is a rabbi, he is a Jew, he said, "Hey Muhammad, this is how we do it." So what is it? Muhammad right away, he says guilty, and he says, they get me busted. This is how they do it. And now people do, they say, we copy the Jews. Or maybe even the rabbi who is laughing, maybe he's laughing. Maybe he's making fun of him, maybe he's saying this is how we do it, but this is not how we do it. So Muhammad immediately, he changed the way to pray, and this is given to us that Muhammad is not from that. But he did not wait a day or two or 2 days after that, and then the Jews came to him and say, Muhammad, don't pray like this anymore, because this is how they do it. In the spot, immediately, the guy he just finished saying, "This is how we do it," Muhammad, he said, sit down, act differently. If Muhammad, a prophet of God, he says, so what? This is how they do it. Good for you, you are a Jew, I follow the same God. Perfect. Correct, guys? Muhammad, he claimed that he is the same as the prophet of Israel. He claimed that he is following Abraham. He claimed that he is the same as Moses. So why you want to act differently? Say, okay, we are from the same God, this is the same religion at the end of the day. But because he is a fake man, because he's a con, and he is a false prophet, he right away, he changed the way the prayer is, and he said to them, sit down. So obviously Muhammad, he fabricate rules and fabricate reason. The reason don't color your hair black because the Jews color it black. The reason not to pray on Friday, not on Saturday, because the Jews pray on Saturday. The reason not to do it on Sunday, because the Christians do it on Sunday, so he chose the Friday. It's just to act differently. And even the hadith mentioned that. The reason they have adhan, why they have adhan, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, because the complaint, they said to him, what about we use the veil, the same as the Christian? He said, no, the Christian do it. They said to him, what about we use a fire, the same as the Sabian? He said, no, we do not do it the same as the Sabian. And then one, he suggested that to do adhan, and he liked that idea. This is not from God.
Okay.
Hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Please invite your friends and let us have some good time together. Today our topic is about false prophets. You know, there is many before and many after and many in the future they will claim to be prophets. And I'm thinking actually, me myself, to change my career and announce myself as a prophet. But I cannot be a Muslim prophet because I don't have the qualification. I don't like kids, I mean, in the bed. And I don't like to steal the neighbor's furniture or wife. And I don't like lying or cheating. So I'm trying to work on myself to fix that problem, you know. So I decided to join Islamic school. As you know, I have a degree in Islamic school. And I said to myself, I need to fix that. I mean, enough is enough. It takes time. But after many years, still it's not really working good. So I hope today some Muslims can help us and call us live on air and, you know, help me to be qualified to be a Muslim prophet. We have a sheikh, his name Shabir Ali. And Shabir Ali is, you know, a person supposedly he was going to debate me one day, and then he took a hike for the sake of his career. Shabir Ali, and later I discovered that the lady with him, she's his daughter. I thought she is someone else, a stranger. She's his daughter, and now they call her doctor. So she is doctor too. I don't know doctor what, but don't tell, don't ask. And they have a title and the video, by the way, in the link, so we give him a credit. Does the Quran tell us how to recognize false prophet? Come on, this is very hilarious. The false prophet Muhammad is going to tell us how to recognize false prophet. Isn't it, this is something? You know what? I can take this as the following. You know, I heard, like once I was sitting with a friend, he's from the FBI. He said to me, we hire hackers. I said, what? He said, we hire hackers. I said, why you hire hackers? I thought you arrest them. He said, no. We hire them because they are very useful. You know, we hire them so they can, find like security problem, etc. You know, so we made them as a contract. Like, can you find a hole in our system or etc. Okay. So we hire a hacker to find out from the expert of cheating and lying and deceiving. So the Muhammadan today, they decide to hire Muhammad, who is hacking everyone else believe, who is the biggest false prophet, obviously, to teach them how to catch a false prophet, because he would tell you about his own experience. So does the Quran tell us how to recognize false prophet? And then, surprisingly, if you go to the beginning of the video, you will see the daughter of Shabir Ali. She say that Jesus said that from their fruit you shall know them. What?
Speaks.com. Dr. Shabir, the question is, Jesus said to his followers, who are the Christians, beware of false prophets.
Jesus said to his followers, who they were Christians, who were. Look how deep the knowledge. Shabir Ali, who wrote this presentation, and his daughter, she is reading it, he discovered that the followers of Jesus, they were Christians. Shabir, now I know that you got your PhD for a reason. Look at the details. I know many of you, like, they will not even notice how stupid this statement is, but for me, I see things differently. You know me. You know the thing. I learned from Joe Biden how to be so much into details. So Jesus, he said to his followers, who were the Christians. What the heck is that? That's deep. That is seriously messed up. Are you sure they were not the Buddhists or the Hindus? And then they continue saying, be aware of false prophets. And went on to say that we skip the rest. Like, you know, why you don't read the rest? Like, you know what, Jesus, he said, you know, be aware of false prophets. So we skip, we jump, like jump here, jump. Okay, we arrive here. This is the important one. You will know them by their fruits.
And went on to say, you will know them by their fruits.
Wow, that's deep. And the Muslims now, they are taking the amazing words of Jesus, our Lord. They discovered, after 1400 years of following the false Muhammad, that you will know them by their fruits. And this is my challenge to the Muhammadan. As long as you agree that this is how you know false prophet, what is the fruits of Muhammad? Anyone? Any Muslim can tell us? As long as you agree that Jesus, he said, you will know them by their fruit. You shall know them by their fruits. And actually, this goes for everything in life, for your friends, your family, everything. You know, you can use this method, the teaching, the amazing words of the Lord, the Messiah, for everything in your personal life. And trust me, you will never go wrong. People speak good, but they do bad. People, they dress nice, but they are dirty. People have nice houses, but their houses is built on everything wrong, evil. The appearance outside is good, inside is great. So what is the fruits Muslims are talking about? Any Muslim can tell us? I am wondering what the Quran says to Muslims about false prophets, or false teachers, or false imams, to protect themselves. As we know, there are many so-called men of God from every religion who have fallen. You will know them, flesh and money. Flesh and money by their fruits. Muslims, really, do you want to practice this method to discover the false prophet? And then Shushu, like a Shabir, he decided to go bigger. You know, I have the subtitle, you can read it. He said, Muhammad is the seal of the prophet. He is what? He is the seal of the prophet. You know what, if I am Allah, I will do that. Look like Allah, after he sent Muhammad, he said, never again. After Allah, he sent Muhammad and he saw what Muhammad did. He said, what in the hell I just did? I will never do it again. So Allah, he broke the machine which make prophets, and he decided, that's it, Muhammad is the last one. I will never ever do such a mistake again. You know, if we ask the Muslim, by the way, where, I mean, what do you mean the seal of the prophets? I mean, this God, Allah, he sent 124,000 messengers. You can watch videos of Shabir Ali himself saying that, Muslim believe that Allah, he sent 124,000 messengers. So now Allah, that's it. He broke the machine. He will not do no more. Well, like what happened? He's out of gas, electricity. A human being is better. That's it. No, that's it. You know, no more. That's it. Muhammad is the last prophet. Okay, he's the seal of the prophet. And you know, if we go to the verse where the Muslim they use to prove that Muhammad is a last prophet, you will see that the word using the word khatam. The Muslims, because they are so intelligent and they are disconnected with Arabic. So chapter 33, verse number 40, it says, Muhammad, and look, the Muslims, they have to add, look, Muslims, they don't believe Muhammad is God. They believe he's a man, not like normal man. But we have to say here, Sallallahu alayhi wasallam, Allah, we pray on him and salute him. Hey, Sergeant Allah, did you give a salute to Colonel Muhammad? Yes, sir. The drill sergeant. Muhammad is not the father of any among you. Well, because he could not do it, even though Allah supposedly, according to Muhammad, he sent him a dish of shish kebab, he ate it, he gave the power of 40 men. And what is the benefit of the shish kebab? He is not the man or the father of any of you. And then we will find that every scumbag in the world, he claimed that he is descendant from Muhammad. How the guy, he have no kids, and they are descendant of Muhammad. Saddam Hussein is descended from Muhammad. The king of Jordan, descended from Muhammad. The king of Morocco, descended from Muhammad. Al-Kazati, descended from Muhammad. I mean, if you go right now in the internet and search in YouTube, you will find endless numbers of people that claim to be descendant of Muhammad, and all of them, they are so white, redhead. Seriously. But all of us, we knew that Muhammad, he used to color his hair blonde. If he was blonde, he would not color it blonde, you idiot. So how your prophet was not blonde and you are blonde? What happened? Unbelievable. So here it says that Muhammad is not the father of any men among you, but he is the messenger of Allah, the last, and look between the bracket, end. Hey Muslims, who is the one can show me the word last and end in the verse? Who is a Muhammadan? You know, we will go back to the topic with it not, but just I want to stop here with the word seal of the prophet, because all what the verse says, Khatamun Nabiyyin. You know Khatam? Khatam, the word seal. When you go to certify something, what they do? Let us say you have a transcript, like for your university, you're applying to go to different countries. So what they do? You go to translator, he put his seal. You go to the embassy, or let us say first the foreign minister department, they put their seal. You go to the embassy, they put their seal. You go to the university, they put their seal. So all of the verse saying that Muhammad is the one who put his seal, believing in all the prophet before. It doesn't say he is the last prophet. This is what Khatam means. Because the Quran says that Muhammad believed in all the prophet came before him. This is what Khatam means. But anyway, we will let it go. This is what the Muslims understand, what you can do. I mean, are you going to teach Muslims their religion? No way. Are you kidding me? Especially Shabir Ali. So then Shabir Ali continues, and he says, that means after the Prophet Muhammad, and whom be peace, no other prophet will appear. What the heck? How Muhammad is the last prophet, but Jesus will come back? If Muhammad is the last one, isn't Jesus coming back? The family of Tabata'i is from the moon. I know, my friend. Muhammad is like me. I have kids everywhere. Unbelievable, you know. because I was donating my semen to the bank, the International Semen Bank. And Muhammad, he have looked like in his time, he donated his semen to the international. He have descended in Indonesia, in Africa, in America, in Australia. I mean, you name it. Even Zakir Naik, by the way, he look, sound like he is descended from Prophet Muhammad. Good and pray. First of all, this is a lie. I never claimed to be descended from Prophet Muhammad. Zakir Naik, how you jump in my podcast, man? I did not even call you. How you can do that? Good and pray. I didn't tell you computer. And I'm here and I'm going to put it. And I even recorded and going to put it everywhere. You say that I'm descended from Prophet Muhammad, and that is not true. I never said that. I told you to tell me what I said that. Hey, Zakir Naik, I was joking. Come on. I don't mean it. Now you think you don't mean it. But a second ago, you mean it. So now, every Muslim, please brother, sister, witness, Christian friend is lying to you. And I swear by Allah, and I swear by Zakir Naik, take it easy, man. But just hold on, let me finish my conversation. Christian friend, if you say one more time that I am the descendant of Prophet Muhammad, I'm going to throw you in the court of Islamic Sharia law. What is Islamic Sharia law? What is that? Right? Where? Zakir? Hello? Well, the descendant of Prophet Muhammad, he dropped the line. And this is very normal from his descendant. They always drop the line. So anyway, and whom be peace be upon, no other prophet will appear. That's it. Muhammad, he said nobody. That's it. Who is the God? Muhammad. The Quran also warns us against following the desire. Look who is talking. Hey, Shabura. You know, as long you are a believer in Allah, did you believe in Allah because Allah is convincing, or because He promised you 72 virgins at least? Be honest. You see, when they say, don't follow, like, warn us against following the desire, but isn't Islam, all of it is based on desire? Naked women, you will see through their bones. You know, I mean, I like bones like that. You know, bones. You put bones, you can make the best soup ever, you know, like bony bone. This is why I like the music band from Afghanistan. It's called Bonnie M, you know. So the Mr. Bones, okay, Mr. Shabir Ali, he is advising us how to know false prophet and warn us not to following against following the desire. So when the Quran promised us a pillar, you know, sometime I wonder that when Muhammad he was making the Quran, did he make the Quran when he was in bed and beyond? Store? Look at this, how many times he mentioned the word pillows. Chapter 18, verse number 31, chapter 36, verse number 56, chapter 76, verse number 13, chapter 38, verse number 23, chapter 83, verse number 35. I mean, the pillow, the pillow, the pillow. The God who promised me a pillow. And I like specifically this one. 36, 56. It's a music. Me and my wives, we will reclining on our pillows, which is in the couch. And we will be under a cool shade for sure. We need an air condition. Change the translator. Let's see, Hilali and Khan. Look at this. We will not sit in the ground. And look, what is the word pillow? The couch have no pillow? The couch have no pillow? How that couch can be comfortable? So the Muslim, they decide to say, okay, Araik, well, it is couches, sofa, sofa. What is the pillow? Araik is. I like it when Muslims they translate, and I like it when the Muslims they explain. It gives a special spice to the Quran. We have to agree about not to agree. The Muslims always, when they try to explain something, they agree about not to agree about what the verse means. How do you know first that this is a couch? It can be a bed, have a pillows. It have to have pillows. It can be a mattress. And what kind of God He promised me such a promise? That I will be laying down with my wives. Not wife, wives. And we will be reclining, and we have a lot of pillows. And they will have their in fruits of all kinds next to the couch or to the pillow. They will have their in fruits of all kinds. Man, how beautiful. Different verses saying that Allah will give us. Listen, don't be driven by your desire. Allah will give us a garden. Beneath the garden, there is river underneath of us. And we will be wearing a bracelet of gold. He said, don't follow your desire. Don't like money. Don't go after money. Don't be fooled by shiny stuff. Allah will make us wear a bracelet of gold. And I'm not going to ask the Muhammadan, what is the value of gold in heaven? What the heck is that? And why men, they are wearing a bracelet? And they will wear a green garment of fine silk and heavy brocade. And they will be reclining therein on their couches, on their beds, over their pillows. And those are really, really high couches, brother. But Shabir Ali, he said that we should not follow our desire and should not be tempted by desire of money or. But all of this is nothing but temptation. What those promises about? There's many people already, they have all those things. I mean, most of you actually have it already. You can buy a shirt made of real silk for a very cheap price. And how many people, they have a gold in their hands? What is the gram of gold? Nothing. It's not really expensive. How many of you have couches at home? What is the promise about? This was a promise for those poor Arab Bedouin who never have a bed, a mattress. They never had couches. They never wear silk. They never have gold in their hands. Yet Shabir Ali is telling us that the Quran advises us not to follow desire. And then we continue, who take his desire as of God. Well, I need the Muslim to show me one thing the Muslims they believe in is not about desire of their own. As an example, what having many women have to do with God? what having many women have to do with God? What Muhammad had to do with God by making verses claiming that his God said to him that whole bunch of women are yours, just go and do boom boom to them. In the top of that, he made verses saying, any believing woman, she can give herself to the prophet so he can F her. Execute me. Was Muhammad following his desire or he was following God? Who is the one who made this chapter or those verses? If you say to me that the one who made this is God, what does this have to do with religion? Women offering themselves to the prophet. Why? How that will benefit Islam? How that will lead to God? And why it is a privilege? And actually, Shabir Ali later, he said that there is some people, preachers, they want wealth. They are called the preachers of wealth. So those preachers of wealth, they seek wealth for their own. The person, man or woman, should be devoted to God and only seeking pleasure of God. So when Muhammad, he received verses that any woman you want to go for it, he was seeking pleasure of God, and that was make Allah happy. It's not Muhammad who wanted, but yet the wife of Muhammad, she said, "Inni ara rabbuka yusari'u ila hawaka ya Muhammad." I see that your God, he rush into your lust, Muhammad. Aisha, the wife of Muhammad, she noticed that her husband is a fraud, is a scam. And then Shabir Ali continue. That those people who they are devoted to God, for the face of God, for the sake of God, or we do on the law, for the pleasure of God, blah, blah, blah. And the Quran says, we recommended perform our religious duties. Did Muhammad perform his religious duties? All of us, we knew that the Muslims are allowed to have 4 wives. Was it a religious duty for Muhammad to have 13? And then in the top of that, any believing woman, she offered herself to sleep with him? Is that a religious duty? Is it part of religious duty to have 13 wives for you as a prophet? You know, the funny thing is, when Shabir Ali, he speak about preachers of wealth, as we will see later, Muslims, they say to us, that Muhammad was very poor. I mean, have you ever heard of somebody who is so poor, and yet he have 13 houses, and yet every house have slaves, servants? I mean, do you see how poor he is? Guys, I am so poor. I have 13 houses, and every house have a wife. He has servant slaves. And yet the Prophet was so poor. And then the Muslim, they will say to you, do you know that before the Prophet, he died, he borrowed money from a Jew, he was his neighbor. What Jew, you idiot? Muhammad, he killed all the Jews. Muhammad, before he died, he borrowed from a Jew. Isn't it Muhammad who he said, if I become victorious, I will cleanse the Jews and the Christians from the Arabian Peninsula? So the Muslims, they tried to paint for us an image of Muhammad that he was a poor man. He was a decent man. Look, so sincerity devotion should be, sincerity. Look at the word sincerity. Muhammad was very sincere to the point his wife, she catch him having sex with a slave in her bed, and then Muhammad, he told her not to tell anyone. He promised her that if she shut up her mouth, he will make her father the caliphate after him. And then he made a verse in the Quran, which I find it hilarious. This is one of my favorite, by the way. Look how beautiful. I mean, nobody can make Quran like this. They have, let us be honest. And remember when the Prophet SAW disclosed a matter of confidence to one of his wives, between two bracket Hafsa. So when she told it to other wife, i.e. Aisha, and Allah made it known to him. What the heck is that? Who's talking now? You know, if you hear this like from a grandmother, she is like 110 years old, and she is telling her friends, the neighbor, about what happened, I will understand. But this is God reporting for us a matter of top security. It is top security. All right, we have a Muslim trying to call. I hope it's a real Muslim, not Fakir. Let us see. So remember, what remember? I mean, the thing just happened. What remember, Muslims? How in the world this is remember? Hello? Yes, my friend, you are live on air. You are a Muslim?
Oh, yes.
All right, that's wonderful. Why you call us, my friend? What do you want to say to us? What do you want to share with us? Do you see the topic?
I just want to come on here to combat in ignorance, because I feel like you take things and you misport them and you misunderstand things and you just like make dumb claims.
Okay, like what? Give me an example. Give me an example.
No, you give me an example. Give me one
Well,
example.
in the front of us, we have a verse in the Quran, which Allah supposed to quote in chapter 66 and verse 3. Can you hear something?
Chapter 63. Okay. Even though it was like very inappropriate of you to make fun of Zachariah, that was really like spot on to be funny out loud.
I do not understand what?
Well, you making fun of Zachariah, even though that was really like probably
Why?
and it's still funny. That's like making fun of people in general.
I make fun of what? I make fun of myself.
Isn't that
I talk about your nose, I make fun of myself too. You can argue.
No, I know, I'm just saying. It's pretty funny. Alright, well, let's see. 66.3, right? So the game.
All right.
Okay. Alright, what do you want to say?
Tell me, what is that? I mean, this is who is talking there in this verse?
The one's compatible to one of his wives. يتقى النبي إلى بعض أزواجه من منفعته وكره الله عليه عرف بعضه وأعرض عن بعض لما نبأها به الفتوى لك هذا قال نبأني العليم الخبير.
I'm glad to speak Arabic. Wonderful.
Yes.
All right. So what is story here? Tell us what happened.
Okay. So Surah Tahrim is about his wife, one of his wives, betrayed the Prophet's trust. He told her something in secret, and she told someone else. So Allah nazzal Surah Tahrim, so he could tell the Prophet that he's allowed to like do Tahrim, which is basically shunning his wife. And like this is like, and then this is like this Surah also tells us like how he's going to treat our wives as
So but just to be sure, you said that one of his wives should betrayed the Prophet. Which one? Which one is the one betrayed the Prophet?
Well, it doesn't really say it.
Yeah, but you are sure that one of the wives should betrayed the Prophet.
Look up the jurisprudence, look up. It's see it in the exegesis because it's not very accurate. And what the prophet, is this? Okay, so it says that remember the prophet so he said it, well, it says allegedly, right? I'm not sure if this is the truth or not. He said something to Hafsa in confidence, and she told it to another. It doesn't tell the truth. It's an example of Aisha. I think it's just an example, so we don't know who. It's not relevant.
But anyway, you say that one of his wives should betray the prophet. That's wonderful.
Well,
But how the Quran says that bad women marry bad men and good men marry good women? And you just say to me,
you just say, man, did you just, like, this is what I mean, like, are you saying that that because she made a singular mistake that Allah sent something about, and the whole surah for it, that means, like, ooh, wow, there's bad woman and bad man, like, bro, that's a mistake.
my friend, like, you are the one who used the word betray, not me.
Right, but that doesn't matter. It's one mistake.
So do I need to make many betrayal to become a betrayed person? How many times need to betray?
Right. I used the wrong word, right? That was my best. So I didn't mean to say betray. I just.
But was she a good? Was she a good woman when she did what she did, or was she a bad woman?
She was still a good woman who made a mistake and got corrected on it later.
Okay, tell me this. Okay, hold on. Okay, good news. Did Aisha and Hafsa?
Yeah.
Almost get this now?
No.
Are you sure?
I mean, if they continued, that's what Allah says is like He's just like emphasizing the respect. He says, إن تتوبا إلى الله فقد صغت قلوبكما وإن تظاهرا عليه فإن الله هو مولاه وجبريل وصالح المؤمنين والملائكة بعد ذلك ظهير.
What صغت قلوبكما? As long as you speak Arabic, which is wonderful.
صغت قلوبكما are like inclined.
What does that mean? They are close. They are close to the point of become kuffar, correct?
صغت قلوبكما.
Yeah, صغت قلوبكما أي مالت الكفر.
Right.
Okay. So they are close to become kuffar. So are they good or bad?
Right, because they made a mistake.
Okay. So are they good?
They repented and
right.
they changed.
No problem.
Right?
You ask people to.
Is that allowed? Wait, hold on.
My friend, this is not a question. This is what. It's, you can say. You can ask me, are you a sinner? I say yes. I commit sin. Maybe 1,000 times. And we repent, right? So, but this is not the question. The question is, when this happened, those two women who their heart inclined and they are become close to become kuffar, and now we see Allah Himself is involved to send a message about what they are. It must be something big. You see, you do bad things, I do bad things. Do Allah send Quran because of you and because of me?
Hold on. I'm sorry, I was listening for something. Could you repeat it again? Sorry.
This verse here came specifically about those two women, correct?
The what? Two women?
Yes, two.
Yes.
Okay.
Two women.
Do Allah send Quran to everybody do something wrong, or only for something very important?
So, that's the point. Allah, the Quran is the guide to our future actions, and the Hadith is the guide to our future actions. And other than that, we have Fatwa. So obviously, Allah sent messengers to every nation before. The Prophet is the Khatam. You were talking about this earlier. Khatam means final.
This is the question. You are talking about things. You are talking about things from the past. I'm asking you now.
No, I know.
When the two women they do what they did, and Allah He sent this verse. Is that for a serious matter or something silly?
It's a serious matter.
How serious? How serious it is?
Right.
How serious?
Because in Islam.
How serious?
Yes, can I explain? In Islam, it's embedded that women are obedient to their husbands, right? Okay. Obviously, in a way that's not harmful to them or in a way that's haram, but they're obedient. Right?
So you are saying that those wives are disobeying.
You want your wife?
They are disobeying the Prophet. they are disobeying the Prophet.
Yeah, that's why Allah.
Is disobedience in Islam considered a big sin, or it's okay to be especially
If you just on a whim, that's no reason at all. Yes.
okay. And but now we are disobeying. But now we are disobeying. Now we are disobeying.
I don't like how you cut off that point.
I'm not. We are having a conversation. I'm not talking.
I want to relate it to
Did I mute you? Did I say anything? We're talking.
I don't know. I don't
Okay. So, it's all right. No, I'm not cutting you off. This is how I talk. I like a proper conversation. You know. So when the wives they did what they did, and you agreed that this must be serious, and Allah He writes in His office all the way in certain galaxies, He sent a verse threatening the wives. They have to repent, otherwise what you will do.
Otherwise, otherwise the angel writes that I sin until they repent. That's it.
No. Read carefully. No, you are not reading. Read with me carefully. Verse number 4.
Okay. وإن تتوبا إلى الله فقلوبكما وتطهرا عليكم الله ولا يجري فانتمون بالله بعد ذلك ظهير. Right. So we first started, what is it? إن تظهر عليه إنه مولاه. It's like, sorry, I'm not like that much. So he's basically saying that Allah and the angels are supported as well.
So you are saying to me that now the wives.
So he's saying that like he's basically saying that Rasulullah is in the right. And you're talking about like the next ayah as well. Yeah, because he's saying if you continue to be disobedient and you
Okay,
continue
my
to
friend, focus with me.
right.
You say that the wife she been taught correct, and you are not to tell anyone, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
All this. Yeah.
Now they disobey the Prophet and they make a problem because of that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Why we need, look who is in the side of the Prophet now, in against those two women. Allah plus Jibreel plus every Muslim in the world plus all the angels, all of this to go against two women, they are 5 foot tall because they told a secret. So if Allah is with Muhammad,
Wait, hold on. Wait, not go against these two women as in a war. You're making it like some Black Panther movie where it's like against Wakanda or something, man.
it is a Black
No,
Panther.
it's
It is.
just like,
It is. Listen,
They're
my
making me
friend.
imagine
Actually, you are the
it.
one. You are the one who chose the perfect word. Listen, read it. The women, all according to you, all what the women they did, they uncover a secret. All right. So now,
they are not on his
and
side.
if they are siding together, if they
Well,
continue
yeah,
siding
yeah.
together, listen, if they are continue siding together, who is going to be against those two women? Can you count for me, please? Go ahead.
Sorry, what?
Who is going to protect Muhammad if those two women, they are joining together against him? Who is going to protect Muhammad?
If they fought against him,
Yeah, who is going to protect Muhammad?
I don't know. I'm not gonna make something up.
What do you mean? It's in front of you. It says Allah.
But this is not talking literally. You see, that's what you do. Like you take.
What do you mean not literally? Okay, tell me not literally, guys. It's not literally. So what it is? Are you saying to me Allah is lying now? You
Are
don't mean
all
it?
his supporters? Are all his supporters? It's not saying that they're gonna.
Supporter one.
against him.
Okay, just hold on. The word Mawla, it's protector, the one who
Yes.
holds. Okay,
Yes.
okay. So
So
Allah,
Allah gets in a miracle.
how
You're saying
Allah-
gets in a
okay,
miracle, like
okay,
Muhammad
listen,
walked
listen.
in at that moment to protect him or something.
Allah-
Come on.
Allah He decided to protect Muhammad from Aisha and Hafsa.
Yes.
He will protect him from what exactly? What do you think?
That's
What? You just
what you
agreed.
mean.
You just agreed
There's nothing protecting
that
from.
Allah will protect him.
It's just saying he says protectors. It's not saying in this exact.
No, it's count
But they
how
did.
many. And
They
already
just
agreed.
divulged
Already
the
agreed.
secrets.
Already agreed. Allah He says, if you, He made a condition. If you join together against him, then you should know that Allah is the protector. He will protect him from what?
Yeah, I know. And can we look at what the next ayah says, please? Can we? Can I talk?
Sure, I'm waiting for the answer. Give me the
Okay.
answer. I don't care what you look
So, Allah and the angels,
Hmm.
Allah himself is his guardian, Gabriel, the righteous believers, and the angels are all his supporters as well. صح؟ عسى ربه إن طلقكن يبدي له أزواجا خيرا منكن مسلمات. صح؟ فهمت? So Allah is saying like, Allah is his protector and his guardian, and he understands that he is allowed to divorce you. Like,
What is my answer?
yeah, that's your answer.
No, because
They are
if
allowed to
the
divorce.
solution
Oh,
already,
fine,
my
better.
friend, listen carefully. If the solution he will divorce you, Muhammad, he can divorce them without even all this story. He divorced. He is the prophet. He is the husband. In Islam, the man he can divorce. Listen carefully. Listen carefully.
There are rules for
And now,
divorce.
look,
Allah
so,
set the rules.
so now you are
That's
saying
the
to me,
rule.
there is no rules in Islam. You can divorce your wife anytime you want.
No. Don't make.
I challenge you in front of everybody to prove me wrong and get me busted. Show me that there is a rules.
Okay, let me check my book. Okay, I have a book. I don't
Which
just
book?
look online.
Which
you know.
book you are reading?
I have Sahih al-Bukhari right here.
Translation. That's wonderful. So you believe in Sahih?
Yes, I do believe in Sahih al-Bukhari. Sahih al-Bukhari is Sahih. So you're telling me. So what you're telling me is there's no rules in Islam, right?
My friend, nobody can ask a man for what he do with his wife. He can divorce her. He can beat her. He can do as he wish.
No. That's not how that works.
Well, prove me wrong. Same time, you are avoiding my question. But anyway, I give you 10 years to find me the reference you are saying about those rules. You can divorce. You can. I'll give you 10,000 years.
2 minutes. 'Cause I have a lot of notes here. I just need to find it.
Look for minutes. That's good. Do you want to call a sheikh or a friend?
I don't know any chefs, unfortunately.
Oh.
Which is why I'm not going on here as a scholar or anything. I just want to put that out there.
Oh,
I'm no scholar. I'm a genius. I'm just a student.
You are not a genius. You are a genie.
What does that mean, man?
That means you are jumping from place to place now. You see, I'm waiting for you. Yeah, and
How is it?
okay, I will save you. I will save you. You will never find any reference as you claim. Secondly, listen.
Okay.
As long we are saying here, as long we are here saying that the solution, if you keep it together, he can divorce you, no problem. So what is the point of him saying Allah is a protector and Jibreel and all the believers and furthermore the angels? What they would do exactly? All of this to help him. All of those to help him.
I'm not a scholar.
But I don't care. You are a Muslim. You are the one who called me.
Well,
You claim, my friend, you call me and
explain
right
to you.
away you accuse me that I make things, I fabricate things, I lie about things.
Accusation.
So I'm asking you,
Yeah.
Allah and He is a protector, and you agree. And now Jibreel he joined. Okay, wonderful. And now every single believer, including you, that's wonderful. The number is getting bigger. And furthermore, all the angels, I'm asking you, what they will do?
I don't know. I don't like. I
Do you
can't.
don't know? I mean, this is.
I don't know the.
I mean, this is a statement. This is a statement. This is a statement can be acceptable. If Putin, if Putin he threat Muhammad, he will use nuclear weapons, and then Muhammad will receive a message from his God saying to Putin, Allah is protector, Jibreel, all the believers, and furthermore all the angels. I will let that go. We are talking about two women, and they are wives of Muhammad, not even the enemy wives. The wives of Muhammad, they are short women, and they have little nails, and one of them, she is a kid. Her name is Aisha. So why need all this group to protect them? Is there somebody left?
Like I said, I don't know. I don't want to
Well,
divulge
an
anymore
answer
on that.
of I don't know, an answer of I do not know is a proof that this is.
It's a proof that I don't know.
No, this is a proof that this is a shameful thing. You can explain it.
What? I just don't understand.
You are the one who said you have tons of notes. Suddenly your nose is up here.
My notes in Hadith, not in my notes in the Surah. You brought out a random ayah.
Okay.
I know this ayah.
Let me make it simple for you. When you mentioned this, you said to me one of his wives betrayed him. The Quran says, الخبيثات للخبيثين. What does that mean?
الخبيثات للخبيثين.
Yeah.
وآية
chapter 24, verse number 26.
or verse 26. Surah Nur, right? What verse?
24, 26.
Okay, yeah. Wicked women are wicked men.
But you speak Arabic, but not need the English. Translate, right? والخبيثات والخبيثين والخبيثون والخبيثات.
Arab, like Arab.
So what you say?
Well, I'm not like Quranic Arabic is like
When you told me you were reading like in the speed of a horse, my friend. Now you do not know how to read.
Oh, that's because I'm talking.
Oh, so you do not know Arabic?
No, I know Arabic. I know dialect Arabic, but I've memorized the Quran.
So
I can't tell you the translation.
Okay, can you read this one?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, translate. Translate.
Wicked men are for wicked men. Wicked women are for wicked men. Wicked men are for wicked women. Wicked women are for wicked men, and wicked men are for wicked women. The virtues are instant of what the wicked say. They will have forgiveness and honorable fulfillment.
Wonderful. What does that mean? Wicked men marry wicked women, and wicked women marry wicked men. Stop it. What does that mean? That's amazing. I said to you, what does that mean? You said to me, what do you mean? It says wicked women. This is translation. And thank you for giving me a better translation to what it says.
Oh, okay. So you're asking what the verse is. Okay, it's
Yeah.
actually verse 23, by the way. Why do you take ayahs just randomly from the middle of the Surah? It's like here.
We are connecting what happened to Aisha here. Wicked women marry wicked men. Wicked men marry wicked women.
Wait. You can't just connect those things
Why
randomly.
not?
That's what you do
Why
after.
not? Why we cannot
That's what you do
connect?
after.
His
You
name
can
is
get
called
all wicked women.
His name Muhammad. His name Muhammad a man, and Aisha is a woman.
No. Hold on. The verse is quoted, right? Ayah 26, right? This verse is for the hereafter, not before. It starts from 23.
What
Ayah
hereafter?
23.
What hereafter?
It talks about the day judgment.
Where it says judgment?
And 23. Surely those who accuse caste, unsuspecting, believing woman are cursed in this life and hereafter. And they will suffer a tremendous punishment on the
But
day
you
of
just
judgment.
answer yourself. You just say they are cursed in this life and the hereafter.
Yes, but this verse
Okay.
is talking about the hereafter.
So in the hereafter, men they are going to marry women. They are bad women.
No, the virtuous part.
so this is for today. This is for now. This is for the people who live in this world. That's for the after. So bad women, they marry bad men. Bad men, they marry bad women. And you just agree that Aisha and Hafsa, they were almost going opposite in the sense of power. And Allah himself was sent to the king, and he was raising Quran to blame them, including the belief and all the believers, and all the believers like Muhammad. But the Quran says that bad men will marry bad women. So if Aisha and Hafsa are bad women, well, Muhammad must be a bad man.
What?
What?
In the, like, you're talking about like, okay. I'll understand, I'll agree that in this sense of terms, like, you're making connections that make sense that I'm unable to refute. Because I do not have the knowledge of these ayahs completely. And secondly, you're connecting two separate ayahs.
Doesn't matter.
Right.
The Quran is this is my friend.
Hold on.
You are the one who said to me. You are the one who said to me.
We're
The verse
talking
before
about
it.
the story of the Prophet Noah and the Prophet Lut, right? They
Exactly.
were good men, but their wives were not, right?
Exactly.
Same with Fir'aun. His wife was good, a believing woman.
Okay, but this is a clear.
Fir'aun was a bad
This
person.
will make a clear contradiction of the Quran, because if Lut is a prophet for you, and even and the wife of the Pharaoh was a good woman, and even the wife of Noah was a bad woman, etc. So then the Quran is wrong, because bad women, they don't marry bad men necessarily. bad women, they can be marrying good men, and bad men not necessarily marry bad women. They can marry good women. You know, and everybody knows that in this life there's millions and millions of women who they are living with horrible men. Do we agree?
Right?
Okay, and there is the opposite too. There's wonderful men. They are living with horrible women. Correct?
Yes.
So the verse,
Correct.
so this verse is,
No.
that verse is absolutely false.
No, because you're saying that means, okay, that would mean you take anything from the Bible and it would be true automatically, right?
My friend,
Everything.
my friend, did your prophet, did the Quran say about special case or he said bad women?
Yes, there are special cases. and
No,
there is
no, no.
everything.
He
Yes,
said about
yes,
men
that's
and
it.
women. He said
That's all.
al-khabithat. You speak Arabic, I speak Arabic. Al-khabithat
Arabic,
lil-khabithin. So
It
all
doesn't
the
matter.
bad
It
women.
has context.
My friend, no. The context is there, read it, no problem. Who's holding it?